All right, party people. What's going on? That ain't what I want. All right, what we got? What we got? What we got? All right, printing some documents. Got to sign in less than in a little more than an hour. Okay. The wife got me on over there. All right, so I got to pull up the email. Um, just hop on here with y'all for a little bit before I go to my closing, and we're gonna chop it up. Oh, I gotta go over to YouTube real quick and do one more thing. Oh man! All right, I forgot. All right, let's see here. Oh, all right. Yeah, this is probably gonna be part one. I'm gonna come back and hit some more stuff with y'all when I get back from my signing. I got one at 6 and then 8. I picked up one on the way home from Williamsburg, and then I forgot that I actually had a what you call it, a house inspection. So I had to go run and knock that out real quick. And all right, so let me hop over here back to y'all. What's going on? What's going on, party people? Yeah, yeah. So what y'all got going on? What kind of questions you got here on time of 9-5? Yeah, yeah. I just happened to. Yeah, it's been a wild day. The signing up in Williamsburg went well. That was no problem. I mean, the only thing that sort of was a little quirky was what is that called? The internet was going out up there, so I had to switch over to use the internet on my phone. So I had to do that, and that worked out with no problem. But the lady did tell me in the model house that they was having some internet problems. So I was like, all right. So soon as I went to go send the documents, bam, stuff just started locking up and everything. So um, that was very, very interesting. What's going on, Akita? What's going on, my man Frank? Kara? There's the wife. She's right across the hall from me there in the kitchen and everything. We got Shannon rolling up in here. We got Shantae. All right. So I need to print these other documents and stuff. Um, there we go. So yeah, so what y'all got going on today in the famous words of Matherin? That's how you be saying it. So what y'all got going on today? So I learned that from him. What's going on, Stephanie? Um yeah, it is all right. So I need to just print. Yeah. Yeah, my 8 o'clock appointment. It's gonna be interesting if that even happens because they're coming from Guam and I don't know if they're gonna be here in time. She don't know if she's gonna be here in time, but we gonna see if she is here on time. So we'll figure that out. Um, we'll see what happens. So in the meantime, all right, I'm just making sure I'm printing this stuff off correctly. All right, it just needs to go to one printer, fit, choose source by paper size, auto, all of that. And I just want to make sure. Hmm. All right. So there we go. Okay. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. No, because sometimes I double check to make sure that the 8.5 by 14 shows up to print that way. And normally this company, their stuff is more 8.5 by 14 than letter, but this time it's a little different. So they only got 115 pages. So it's not going to take me long to knock that out with her at 8 o'clock. Okay, so you put your app in for Old Republic. Good, good. If y'all need to use me as a reference, feel free. Feel free to use me as a reference. Yeah, I forgot the fritter, and I had every intention of grabbing one this week, and I completely, all the way completely forgot. Because right when I was thinking about getting a fritter, that's when I remember, oh man, I got to go do that house inspection. So I had to run and go knock that out real quick. Talking about some fritterless Friday. Yeah. I think she been trying to keep the fritters away from me, but yeah. She over there laughing. She trying to ban me from the fritters. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 But that's all right. That's all right. So yeah, but yeah, so this week has been good. I don't even know how many closings I did this week. I think I was doing something a little bit every day this week, one or two. So everything, I've done a lot of purchases. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been doing a lot of purchases. So people have been purchasing left and right. I guess these deals have been in the works already, so they're finally closing on them, and I'm like, all right, cool. So that, where is it, there it is. So yeah, so it's been I don't even, oh okay, I remember their name. All right. So yeah, so it's been interesting. People been putting money down. The interest rates have been between 4.99 and 6% that people been buying a house. And one of the things, as I've shared with y'all, you got to keep in mind that some people are like, I rather they don't have a problem paying a high interest rate as long as the dollar amount in their mortgage payment is within a range that they can afford, because you can always refinance your interest rate down. You can't change the price of the house. What's going on, Q? So good afternoon, Michelle J. My man Q up in here. As always, y'all need to hit him up for any kind of marketing materials, things that you need. He will get you all taken care of. But yeah, the market probably is going to shift around a little bit more, because the inflation rate was 9.1%, meaning that goods and services and everything went up 9.1% in the month of June. With some people, the feds, they're like, okay, well, we need to shut that down. We gotta, they trying to get it down to 2%, meaning every month the interest rate, the price of goods and services go up 2%. And yeah, that's gonna be a huge one. That's them trying to get that. I'm like, man, if y'all can pull that off, and I don't know when they plan on getting it down from 9% down to 2%. But if they're able to do that, a 7% drop, that's good. But they clamping down, and that means house prices are going to start dropping. And with the drop in house prices, that means people will want to buy. And make sure y'all check out Hampton tonight. Yeah, so Hampton will be getting interviewed tonight, so check him out tonight. That's going to be nice. What's going on? Hey, what's going on, my lady? Thanks for joining. And members, this weekend I'm going to be doing some training with y'all. There were some people that said they wanted to look in the community tab, Tanya. I'll send y'all out a Zoom link, and it'll probably be Saturday afternoon. I know this is sort of last minute, but yeah, and thanks for hitting the like button, y'all. I know this is sort of last minute, but I don't have any training on Saturday afternoon. Saturday during the day, I'm just going to be chilling, resting. I'm a little tired. It's sort of catching up with me. So Saturday, I'm going to be chilling during the day, and then plus I got to take my son to the grocery store. I got to drop these 2 sets of documents off. So I'm just going to chill in the morning and all of that. But Sunday I got some training, and go to notarysuccesssystem.com. And if you're in the area, you can make it to the area on Sunday. We got 8 a.m. and 4:30 on Sunday. And I think that's all I got for you. That's what I got for the training. Some of my August dates are up there right now. And all right. So, man. Okay. All right. What they got going on here? So sometimes you got to combine. So let me see what kind of questions we got. So what kind of questions we got out here in the audience for people what y'all dealing with? I just ordered car magnet. Yeah, and you know what? I gotta order another car magnet. Yeah, one of my car magnets fell off that I have, so I gotta get another one. And plus, them car magnets after a while they get old, and okay, yeah, so that can hem you up sometimes. Yeah, because you got the car magnets, and and then they can get brittle on you sometimes, being out there in the weather and all of that kind of stuff. So let's see here what we got. So Matthern's gonna be getting interviewed tonight with Q at 7 p.m. on Matthern's channel. From Dinwiddie, how are you? Yep, having a wonderful evening. And I wanted to, because I want to go over some stuff with you. I don't have time right now. That's why I said after Q and Matherins, I'm gonna come back on a little bit later this evening and do another live, and I'm gonna be discussing some stuff a little bit more in detail about instructions and the importance of them. And I'm going to give y'all some examples of what's going on out there when it comes to these instructions. Man, 169 pages. Whew, goodness, for my 6 o'clock. Dang. I was hoping it wouldn't be that much. All right, so print 169 pages. Nothing's going to get prepped. Nothing's getting prepped at all. I got you. Well, I'm not. What we've been talking about the last 2 days, man. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to be talking about the instructions first, and then next week I'll talk about that other the other part that me, you, and Matthew was talking about. So I ain't going to talk about that part. Yeah, I might disclose it a little bit when I come back. So later this evening, I'm gonna come back, and so it might be around 9 o'clock. Well, yeah, I got the 8 o'clock, so it's gonna be after 9 o'clock when I hop back on and everything. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, the special host is gonna be Q for tonight with Matherin. The special host is Q. He's going to be hosting the show for Matherin. That's going to be awesome. So also going to have to go back and look at the replay. I should, if I'm doing them at 6, he come on at 7. So I should be able to catch some of it while I'm driving to my next appointment and everything, because this signing with the 169 pages probably will take about maybe 45 minutes, depending on how much reading and all of that stuff they want to get in there on. So yeah, car magnets from Amazon is a good price. I had got mine from Vistaprint, didn't know Amazon was doing them, but I'm gonna have to go check because the Vistaprint ones are a little expensive. Them things, yeah. So I'm gonna check the Amazon. But see, my magnets are big. Yeah, my car magnets are like darn near the full size of the door, top to bottom. So I don't have the little tiny one. I got the big magnet. I got a lot of stuff on there, so I got to do that. Plus, I need to redo magnets for the wife. I got to get her some new ones and everything. So yeah, that's what I got going on. But let me look at something real quick because I do not have an answer. I want to see. All right, so I know what I can do. Where's my calendar? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this week was light. I only did 11 closings. Basically, Yeah, there's a signing that just came in to be determined in Chesapeake. Don't know. I can't do that. Oh, good fee on it, $90, but can't do that one because I got to get back on here with y'all. So yeah, so this week I've averaged basically 2 signings a day, 2 signings a day this whole week. Yeah, yep, 2 signings a day, even on the day I had my crown done. Um, so I would say, yeah, things have gotten light, been what is that? I always forget what that one means. And so yeah, we gonna have to get you back on here, LaShawn, to let us know what you got going on. How far do I go out? I will go out as far as they're willing to pay me. As long as they're willing to pay me, I will go out and touch the edges of Virginia, top and bottom, all of that. I have no problem going wherever they want, long as they compensate me properly. We good. I know a lot of notaries are very limited, and they're like, and it has nothing to do with whether they have a vehicle, rental car, or their personal car. They're just people that just don't like to drive. That's one of the things I found out, that some people don't like driving. And if you're a human being that doesn't like driving, then when you see an order that's a 40-minute drive during traffic, you're going to be like, ah. Now, granted, there's some, like going to Hampton during rush hour, same day, I can't do that because most of the time I have other appointments booked. So for me to go to Hampton, Virginia, from Virginia Beach, starting at say between 3 and 6:37, the traffic is so bad that I would never make it over there in time. And if I did get over there early, I wouldn't be able to get back for my other appointment. So I literally would have to clear it out. So like I have an appointment next week coming up for that same area. And since I don't have really anything going on next week, right now I have I got 3 orders next week. Um, so, and it's an older gentleman that's housebound. So what I'm looking to do, um, I'm looking probably like in the morning, meet up with him in the morning, because going over that side is easy in the morning. In the evening, it's stressful. It's very, very stressful. And all of that. So in Texas, so 35, 40. Yeah, I mean, I will put it this way. My question always to people: are you more concerned about driving or making money? Because if it's about making money, it sort of balances out, because the more you drive, the more you get to deduct at 62 and a half cents. So if the driving is like an anxiety thing, then I get it. If it's not anxiety, if it's, well, I don't want to drive, like I've had a lot of guys say this, I don't want to do a lot of driving. Oh yeah, that's a good question there, LaShawn. A lot of guys say I don't want to do driving because I don't want to put those miles on my car, because they want to try to resell it and think they're going to get some kind of, like if I bought it for 35 grand, which most people know that when you buy a car, as soon as you take it off the lot, you losing $2,000 minimum off the value. Then every time every mileage and all of that, the value. So by the time if you pay it off, you're talking about a $35,000 car. You selling it when you got $18,000 left on it, but you want somebody to give you 26,000. You get what I'm saying? That's not. I don't know if I don't think that's a real good way to try to build wealth. It's like I bought a car for this. I only owe this much, but I'm gonna sell it for that because I got low miles and I got everything pristine on it. Then to me, you should work toward just getting a car that you can pay completely off. Pay completely off. And then resell it in a couple of years. But if that, to me, that's just not a good way of trying to, build wealth. And that's what I hear a lot of guys tell me. Not the women don't. What I hear from the women is that they got their husbands, boyfriends don't want them driving because they're worried about the miles on the car, because they want to keep the miles low. and everything. So then you may have to sacrifice and get a rental car or electric car or some kind of car that you can use. Car wraps, I think those are pretty cool. I can't use them because I'm doing a rental car. But if I had my own car, I don't see a problem doing that. I just know that after so much time, you have to get them redone when they start fading. You don't want to be the notary where, letters are peeling off and the stuff is faded and they can't really see it. But if you keep it up and it looks good, I don't think that would be a problem. I mean, that'd be pretty cool to do. Pretty cool. And so the further I go out from home, well, okay, got it. Then yeah, I got it. Yeah, you go out. Yeah, you can come into. I mean, yeah. Then then what I tell people and other people have had similar concerns. Here's the thing: the more you limit yourself, then the less you need to you should complain about I'm not making money because it's sort of hard when you say, well, here's the top, but you cap yourself off down here and you're like, why can't I make money? Why can't I make money? Not saying that this is you, but other people do this. They say, I'm here. The cap to really be making money is up here. But nah, why I ain't making money? This is jacked up. I ain't making money. Well, okay, let's move up. No, 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 no. No, I'm staying here. But why I can't make money? They need to make it so I can make money down here. Nobody is going to craft their business model so that if the top way of making money is up here, you down here, and they're like, oh, you know what? We better do what we can to bring the ability to make money down to you so you can be happy down here. They're not going to do that. So you have to you gotta really think about that. It's nothing wrong with capping yourself because there's things that I cap myself on with this business. But I don't complain about the fact that, okay, well, I'm not making money over this way, I'm not making money over that way. You know, find a time and condition that you could take it when it is safe for you. Because I mean, I because even during the daytime, when I'm going to people's homes, I can tell that they're not too pleased with me. They're not too pleased with me. And they sitting there looking and they're tense. And they're like, and they're not, I don't know, I guess they just wasn't expecting this. And they're like, who, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm just here to get this paperwork done for you. I've had people really rush me out. So that's why I say you talk about people talking about trying to explain a document. When somebody don't want you in their house for whatever reason, when somebody don't want to be in your presence for whatever reason, trust me, they ain't trying to read no documents. They like, but with the going further, just be mindful. Don't throw away your concerns and your safety because of me. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. But what I'm saying is find a way. Okay. So if this is you and where you're at, if going over here is more unsafe and racist, then what about this way? How about going over here? Is this area over here cool? Find a way to market yourself over this side or up here or down there and stay away from this over here. You know what I'm saying? Think about, okay, well, that's a bad area over there. So like me, I know Hampton, I can't do Hampton at certain times of the day. So any orders that come, even though they're for 150 and all of that, I just can't do them. So I pass up on a lot of money going over that way, but I make it up when I go the other way. Okay. So there's other sides of my area that I go to and I make the money. But yeah, I would love to go over this way. And then like for next week, they're contacting me early enough so that I can plan out to go. And the company that is hiring me to do it, they compensate me well. So I can make the adjustment. And they gave me a whole week. They told me I got from the 18th to the 22nd. So I got a whole week to plan. I got 3 signings, 2 on the 18th, 1 on the 21st. So that means I got the 19th, the 20th, early morning on the 21st and early morning on the 22nd to try to get this done. So I got options here. So I'm like, yeah, and I'll be honest, when the order came in, first thing I'm like, oh man, Hampton. Oh, but then when I saw the time period, I was like, oh, okay, that gives me some bandwidth to work with. So even if I have to go over there in the afternoon, knowing that I don't have any orders right now in the afternoon, I'm willing for this client to make that sacrifice and go over there during the rough time. Okay, during the rough time and stuff. So you just balance it out. And everything. And I've heard people, there was a guy, he was on YouTube, and he was saying how he became a signing agent and thought that since there were so many houses that was right near him, that he would just be 5 minutes and he had to drive 30 minutes, and he didn't like that. But let me give you this example real quick. I don't know how I can do this. I don't know. I'm gonna say it this way. Okay, so me, I'm the center. Where my head is at is the center, is where you're located. Yes, I know my head is big. So you're all right. Let's bump these cats out. Yeah, hit them up, mods. Hit them up. Hit them up, mods. Y'all see these weird folk come up in here. Hit them up. Bounce them out. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Some people out. All right, we got them. All right, we got them. All right. All right, we got them. Cool. 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 All right, we got them. All right. So let me get back over here to y'all. So yeah, so let's say the center. All right, cool. So the center of your city, or where you're at, is you right here, me. You got six. You Let's just say you got 10,000 homes within a 5 mile radius of you. Once they market to all of those homes within that 5 mile radius, that company is going to now expand out. And then they say, okay, now I'm going out 15 miles. And then after they done hit all the refinances that they can get in that 15 miles from the center, let's say the center of the city, then they go out and they keep going and they keep going and they keep going, because I've hit these people here. I got these people here. I got the people at 25 miles from the center of the city. Now I got to keep going out if they want to make business. Okay. So if they want to make business and they're like, we got clients that's way over here, we need you to come way over here to take care of them. Now that's where, if you're doing great work when it's here, here, and here, you could probably negotiate to get a better fee when it's over here, here, and off the charts. You get what I'm saying? That's what you should be doing. Do good work here, but then at the same time, if you're coming into the game late and they're already here, do what you can to the best of your ability while you're working with them here. And then if they do have something here, a straggler or somebody that's ready to refinance again, and then they know that you do good work when you was out here, they may give you an opportunity here. But you got to start somewhere in this range. You got to start. You got to decide, what are you going to do, whether you're going to start or not. And that's what I did, and it has paid off. All of that. You can get them before. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't have my YouTube up at the on the thing. So yeah, I didn't have it up. I forgot to open up the thing over here and all of that. So yeah, and YouTube is working on this. And also, if y'all see any kind of thing saying, "Hey, you want a prize from me or whatever," nope, that ain't me. That ain't me. If somebody talk about send me something, and that wasn't me. That wasn't me at all. Yeah, so they've been trying to do all of that. So if you see somebody and you go to the site, you know, it ain't me. They mimicking people left and right around here and all of that. So let's see here. Let's see here. So, and thank you, Kara, for reporting. Yeah, you're right. It's a shame you got to deal with it, but I guess that means the channel is popping and everything because they don't mess with scrub channels. So I guess I'm popping. But I'm about to hop off of here in a little bit so I can go knock out this sign and print these other documents and everything. But the main thing right now, and we're going to come back and talk some more in a couple of hours. But the main thing is being focused on making sure, as always, you know how to do your notarial part of your responsibility as a notary, and you'll be fine. Because I'm telling y'all right now, people are trying to sell y'all some of everything. If y'all listen to me on Clubhouse this morning with Judi, I think I hopped on Clubhouse probably around 10, at about 10 o'clock. So she started at 8. So starting the third hour that she was up there, so 8 to 9, 9 to 10. So that third hour, oh, we was going in on it. We was going in. Not in a bad way, but me and her was talking about the fact that, you got all these people trying to train y'all and tell y'all stuff, and it's just not working. They got you paying for this, paying for that. And look, do not pay for anybody to teach you or to show you how to pass the NNA's signing agent test. It's an open book test. Why are you paying somebody to show you? And see, too many people, what they're doing is they're trying to shortcut the process and to get to the top. And I'm going to tell you right now, for those of y'all out there, especially y'all in the Facebook group, all these people that you see right now shortcutting the process, those are the people you need to stay away from when they start talking about, hey, I'm starting a training company. Hey, I'm starting this here extra thing over here. I can teach you this. I can teach you that. Those are the people you need to stay away from because they're shortcutting the process. When you're talking about, you mean to tell me you can't take the time out and just sit there with an open book and pass the NNA test? You need to pay somebody $100 or whatever in order to pass that easy test. Because look, the test is so easy. Most trainers tell you to do what? And this is a game here. They tell you don't pay the NNA for their higher fee package, which includes the signing agent training, which helps you to understand that test. They say, no, don't pay for that. Just pay the $70. And when you pay the $70, come to me and I will teach you how to pass the test. If it's that simple, then why don't I just go take it? You get what I'm saying? It's a mind game they're playing. Don't pay them to do this, but go pay buy my course. And if you pay for this course at this level, it'll include me helping you to pass the NNA test, which is open book, but you don't need to worry about that. It's open book test, but I'm gonna help you to pass an open book test. You get what I'm saying? That's the part that's crazy to me. All right. Now, order just came in. And can I do it? Can I do it? This is for Monday, the 18th. And I can't. I can't do it because I am booked at that time. And then I'm just letting them know I am already booked at that time. Already. All right. So yeah, that's one of the one of the things here. I mean, that doesn't make a bit of sense. There was a young lady selling the answers to the NNA test. See, people like that, those are people you got to be careful of. Look, there's no need to try to shortcut the process, y'all. And if you're around people that's always talking about shortcutting the process, this, that, and the other, look, I'm putting it to you this way. And I'm going to say this and then I'm going to bounce out of here. When people run out or don't have the ability to really teach you, and to help you move to the next level, they come up with gimmicks. They come up with all kinds of gimmicks. Now, there's gimmicks and then there's legit stuff. Okay. So somebody who say, okay, well, I'm going to teach you Apostille. That's not a gimmick. That's something that's legit that can help you out. But some of this other stuff, and I'm going to be dealing with it later next week, some of this other stuff that people are saying, take my training for this and take my training for that. Some of this stuff is gimmicky and it's just a way for them to make money. And yeah, Timios is weird. I don't think they ever emailed me. I submitted my stuff to them, and then next thing I know, I started getting notifications every now and then. And every time I get an order from them, it's for Hampton at 4:00 in the afternoon when I can't do it. So yeah, Timios is different. I've never gotten an order for notification where it's here, and it's always an email. So most of the time I miss the email. By the time I see the email, I wouldn't have gotten an order anyway by the time I see it. So I wish Timios had a better way of putting the word out to people. But, you know, right now, this is turning into network marketing, y'all. And I did a video about that a year ago. And matter of fact, let me, hold on. Let me do this. I'm going to do this and pull this up so y'all can see this real quick. And I'm going to drop the link to it in the description. And y'all look at that video. So this is the video that I did a year ago because I saw this coming. I saw this coming a year ago of the that telephone marketing thing, and you know, where it's like everybody's trying to hop in the next best thing. You know, it's like, well, this network marketing is good. Well, this one is better. You know, same thing. It's like, well, my training is better. This training is better. Then there's all these different levels that you got to keep paying for to move up in them and all of that. And then it also reminds me of some of the church stuff that we probably have all seen. If you at least 30 years old, you've seen some of the wealth preachers, you know, throw your money on the steps and buy this and buy that, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it runs people ragged. And you never get down into doing the original intent of either one. Because you're constantly running after this, going to another conference, going to this here thing, worrying about trips to Cancun and all of this kind of stuff, and buying fancy cars and all of that kind of stuff. And you never really get down to really developing and establishing a good, solid business because you're constantly running to the next thing, paying money for this and all of that. And we have to be mindful of that. That should not be in this business. That network marketing, get rich quick, you know, prosperity type of preaching type of thing. And again, I'm trying to offend anybody because I've gone to church and all of that, and everything. And just to give you a little background on myself, so y'all take time out, look at it. It's a short video. It's only 3 minutes and 52 seconds. So I talked about this last year. There's another video where I talked about, are we making a 1% in the notary business where only 1% of the people can actually make the money? You know, are we doing that right now? There we go. Got to print this one. Are we doing that with this business, making it a 1% club? You know, where only 1% of the people can actually make the money. That's a concern. You know, that is a true concern. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. And print. All right. So that's a concern, you know. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna be coming back in a couple of hours. I'm gonna be coming back in a couple of hours. And yeah, it's an open book test. It's an open book test for the NNA. Real simple, easy. I don't know why my wife doing the crip walk here. She's sitting up here doing the crip walk. I'm serious. She just breaking it down. I'm like, what in the world is up?
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, look, y'all, I got to bounce out of here, get on to this signing, but I'm going to swing back up in here a little bit later. I know some folk going to be mad at me for some of the stuff I'm saying, but I'm at the point. They doing what they doing. They saying what they saying. So I might as well do the same. If I'm incorrect in what I'm saying, I will retract it, apologize, make the necessary corrections, and then keep moving. Right. And they give you links to all the answers. The information is right there in there. Like you said, protect your neck. Wu-Tang King. So I'll catch y'all in a couple of hours. I'm gonna go knock out these two closings, 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock. And we'll hop back on and have a little late night Fritter Friday. I might even just dim the lights down and throw some accent lighting in the back and all of that kind of stuff. And all that good thing. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. Hey, comment on the video. If you got anything that y'all want me to address or talk about, feel free to throw it in the comment section and we can deal with that when I get back on a little bit later. All right. Talk to y'all later, y'all. Peace.